So y'all don't see the animals a lot on the channel because they are at our current home, not out at the farm, since it's not ready yet. But sometimes if I get home and it's not ridiculously late, hang out some with them because they're kind of cool. The ducks are a mess though. Hi Rena, is that pronounced right? Am I doing that right? Saying that right? That's all I'm doing. We'll feed them peas. I didn't bring any out here with me, but if I'll just pick some grass, and they like it better than them having to pick it up themselves. I haven't named a bunch of them, or we haven't. This one's a Scottish duck, so it's Sean Quackery. That one's Butterball. This one's Henrietta the chicken. That's Sir Quacks-a-Lot. Haven't named that. I think Kinsey named that one Daisy for some reason. So you're the only one without a name on the ducks. Well, on the other ruin. What? You want to talk? You want to talk to everybody? So we'll have a video. We just built the new chicken house, chicken coop. This was an old boat trailer. And I'll show you some of it. James Brown built it. So I got a little bit of footage of him doing it. That is his real name, by the way. AKA Junkyard James. It's pretty cool though. Gives a little roost spot. The top lifts off so you can get to it. Then this big door closes. Then you got the little door, so we got to build a ramp. I think the chickens will actually fly up to it, but they're not interested in it yet. The ducks were very wary of that this morning. Put it out here for the first time, so it'll just kind of be in the... Oh, I'm Jeff, by the way. That's Rena asked that, what my name was. So it's sometimes referred to as Mr. Bealey. It was Jeff with the G. So that's the duck house. These are the Suskovich chicken tractors, and we had them for the meat chickens, and we raised them once, and that all went fine, but it wasn't my favorite thing. So we've got these chickens for eggs, and the ducks are for eggs. So we built a real chicken coop. So this one will be out. What's up? So they just lay eggs in milk crates, and we'll get, right now we've got 15 grown hens, and we'll get about 10 to 11 eggs a day. They just started laying about a month ago. And the ducks, there's 6 ducks, and we're now getting 4 eggs a day. So 2 of them are being lazy. Ontario, that's one part of Canada I've not been to. I did a lot of work in Calgary and flew through Toronto a lot to go there, but haven't made it to Ontario. I need to check it out. So then they get moved. They got moved this morning because we had a rainstorm. I usually move them about every 4 days, but there was a rainstorm, so we moved them a day early because the yard got muddy. So this is one of the mobile fences. You can pick it up and move it around. So they'll get fresh grass and they get food, but like the day, especially the days I move them, they don't really touch the feed a lot. They eat the grass and the bugs. These things, I did a video on there, they're the chick lifts. So you step on it and it pops it up so you can pick it up in the front and move them, and they roll around and move them around the yard. This works out. It's actually kind of nice and quiet. We're over, I used to make videos here, but I stopped because we're right next to the airport. So usually it's pretty loud to try and make videos. That one's James Brown. It's just the only brown chicken we've got. That one duck I mentioned earlier, limping a little bit, but it's not bumblefoot, and I've checked out its joint and everything, so he just sprained it. Sean Quackery had a similar issue about 2 weeks ago. We had some hawks attacking, killed a couple of the ducks, so I think they were running from it and got hurt. So I got this little thing, and so far it's helped. It spins and then throws off light, and it messes with the birds. We've got a little fake owl, but it didn't do the job. It's kind of, if you don't move them all the time, they figure it out. I can't remember what those, the Banta, I think is what those are called. That we got started with 7, we're down to 4. That they're the ones that are smaller, because we got a rooster, and then some of those that get that furry face to them. And they're right. They make little funny squeaky noises. That's about it. I was just hanging out here. I thought I'd do a live. I haven't done one on Facebook before. On YouTube yet. I want to set one up where I do like a question answer session. So maybe I'll do that for next weekend. And when we're out at the farm. I was out there today and mowed the field, finished mowing the fields. That'll be in the next video. Got it cut down and some pictures and some updates. We'll have it, and then I'm doing one of the building of this thing, and I've got another one of a whole day of work in the farmhouse. So hopefully soon we'll be done, but it's taking forever. That's how it is. This guy's here. They sprayed for mosquitoes. What's it called? Skeeter Be Gone is their name. They're out of Raleigh. It does all right. They don't really spray out here much so because of the animals. So the animals have to do their job and keep them up. It's pretty good. Just me. The grass is pretty good. If I miss someone else's, I'm sorry. They don't stay up for long, so I've got to be looking. But I mowed it today. I finished mowing it today, and it was about 4 feet tall, between 2 and 4 feet, depending on where you were. So it's the backfield though is still pretty bare. It didn't come in that great back in the back, but the front field, it came in pretty well and had a lot of good seed heads on it. So I mowed and spread those around. So if we get some more rain, then probably pretty good. But they dug up I don't know, probably a quarter to a half acre, probably quarter acre, and put in the septic system. We put in a pretty big system for a 6-bedroom. So none of that has grass now. And I put in the video, there's some pretty big boulders they dug up and stuff I've got to get rid of. So maybe make the kids do all that. Give them something to do. They come up, they try to attack me. Let's see. What, are you gonna attack chicken? And then some of them will just stop like that. Then they think I've got peas. That's the only reason they come up. Because the ducks are not super friendly. I mean, they're not mean, but they're just, the chickens will come up to you, but the ducks, they're scared of, pretty scared, especially if I'm standing up like now. They'll run off. What? What you got? And so you see, that's what ducks do to water. So if you're thinking about getting ducks, that was freshened up about 2 hours ago. It's mostly mud, because what they'll do is they'll dig their beaks into the ground to go after bugs, and then they clean it off in the water. But over here, they've got 2 that they haven't even touched. Ooh, Cheerios, that's a good idea. So, look, they haven't even touched that today. It just makes no sense. I think they're a little wary of the new chicken house. So I think they're kind of staying away. Or they just like the grass over here. What you got? Whack, 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 whack. Nothing. Where the little chickens at? So first thing, usually the chickens will go into the duck house. I love Cheerios too, Jim. It's a good point. And they'll they'll go in the duck house and tear everything up. And then the new small chickens, they're, how old are they now? What month is this? So June, it's about 3 months old. These right here, not the white one, the other 4. They're new. So we've got, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we got 6. So we've got about 4 or 5 eggs to go. Like I said, they get about 10 or 11 a day. No, this is where we live now. It's so I can't move them out can't wait to move them out, especially the ducks, because the ducks tear everything up. But we can't move until we're there every day. So this is where we live now, which is near Raleigh Airport. It's kind of a lot of people are surprised when they come back here. It's kind of a little oasis. It's like 2.5 acres right next to the airport. So it gets loud. There haven't been a lot of planes taking off. Well, one's going now. It's actually kind of a slack day, but yeah. So it's probably 3/4 of an acre front yard, maybe half acre, something like that. And so I've got them out there. We just move them around on the little chicken tractors and let them eat grass. And the chickens were great with that, no problems. But the ducks tear everything up. And if it's dry, it's not too bad. But as soon as we have rain like we did yesterday, I'll show you where they were. Let me show you. I guess he does spray a little bit out here, but it doesn't bother them. What's up? Yes, the ducks will be able to access the pond. So that's where they were yesterday. That's where the duck tractor was. You can see the outline. So just because it rained, they tore it all up. So it gets wet, and then it was wet there, so I moved them to new grass. But like, you can see the old squares where they were. That was probably 3 weeks. Yeah, that was probably about 2.5 weeks ago. And then the chickens will dig it out so they can have their little place to do their dust baths. I mean, they tear it all up. And then we've got a mole or groundhog or something. They've been digging through too. They got their little mounds. Catch them every once in a while, but rarely. And then so I'll probably bring them up here in a week, or maybe over in here. But yeah, run out of space to rotate them, especially when we went through that dry spell. So need to get them out to the farm, but it's gonna be a while. I worked out there today, mowed, did a couple things in the house, but Luke Combs is playing here tonight, so we're going to that, so I didn't work too late. Hey Jeff, sorry if I missed anybody else's chat. Like I said, they stay up for a couple seconds, so if I'm not looking, I'll miss it. So if anybody needs duck eggs, let me know. The chicken eggs pretty much sell, but I haven't advertised anything either. We don't get that enough. You know, let's say we get about 10 chicken eggs a day, and was 3, now it's 4 duck eggs. So. I got 4 kids, Jeff. I got a lot. Can't take any more on yet. I get moved out to the farms. That'd be step 1, actually being out there. Yeah, you just got the little I just hang the feeders and the waters in here. But they eat out of the trough as much as they eat in there. So once I move this house, that'll be outside anyway. And they usually have a pool. I didn't put it in here today because I'll fill it up, and then they've got it filthy by the end of the day, like a little kiddie pool, but they can get one today. Sam, it's a moving target. So I was shooting, when it started, I was shooting for October, which of course isn't going to happen. And then, you know, kind of played around with maybe Thanksgiving, but I think it's going to be end of the year at the earliest. The good news is once we get through this stage, then the next stages are subcontractors. So, you know, right now it's me, so I have to do it when I can or have help and all that. But once we get inspected on where we're at now, you know, installation will be with somebody, you know, company's going to do that. And the drywall will be somebody else. And then the trim work, I may do the trim work, but I'll probably use Fernando again, the guy that framed the addition up. He was really good. Just depends on where it comes in at. So there'll be a lot that'll happen pretty quick because there'll be people getting paid to do it instead of having to fit it in when I can. So if we can get inspected by the end of September, then all that'll happen in October. So then that'll give me November and December to paint. I'm gonna put the hardwoods down. John, Easter, you're probably right, Sam. John, we've got a dog. It's actually hanging out at the, there's a doggy daycare like we can walk to. So she gets all pouty and whines, and not whines really, but looks all pitiful. So we let her go down there and play. So she's down there. She's a golden doodle. And then Jackie has cats, but they're indoor. You know, all that's indoor. So once we move, we're gonna probably have, depending on what stuff we get, we'll probably have a guard dog that's outside. Just gotta play it by ear and see how that goes. And yeah, then decide what we're gonna get next year. You know, with Chris clearing, we're still only have about 4.5 acres out of 35 are cleared, so won't be any cows or anything that big. We'll see what happens. Needs to be something that can be in the woods, so maybe pigs, something like that. Yes, the Jackie's working on it. I'll share it in the next video. Or if you've got TikTok, I think she did it on ours. There's a Billy Good Farms TikTok, and the dog will come out here and protect them. Like if they're sometimes, you know, the hawk, the only time we've lost animals is if the if the dog wasn't home, so, or if we were gone for a while and it wasn't out here. So she comes out, she's pretty good about it. And then the little chickens, the little bantams, they'll follow her around wherever she goes around the fence. So she's pretty good when she doesn't try to eat them or anything like that. What you got? Ugh, I need to change that water again. So no crowing yet. I think we only bought hens to begin with, and even though that one kind of has the tail straight up like a rooster, it's never crowed. Like I said, we've got 15 that are big, and we get, the most I've gotten is 11 eggs one day, but it's usually about 9 to 10. But we bought the little ones because we wanted something different, and we got one of them supposed to be a rooster, which I think is that one. So we'll see. And out at the farm we've got we're down, we had the rooster and the 2 hens and then the 10 babies, and we're down to 3 babies and the 1 hen. That's it. So don't know what happened. They had done really, really well, and the neighbors even watched out for them. One of the neighbors would text me if he hadn't seen them in a couple days. And I mean, there's nothing. There's no signs of carnage or nothing. Just they stopped showing up. So it's only the 4 left out there. What? This is Henrietta. What's up? You gonna talk to him? I don't know about turkeys yet. If we actually sell chickens or sell anything and that kind of goes anywhere. What?
Hi.
Say hi. Say hi to YouTube. Nice. That's probably gonna be my cue to go. I'm gonna get ready for the concert. But about turkeys, so I'm not far from Chris's farm at all, like 4 miles maybe. And they sell chickens, and then they raise a few turkeys and stuff during season. So we'll see how it goes. If it's something that we choose to sell, then we'll definitely get some, at least seasonal. I'm leaning more towards probably pigs being the next thing we add on, because we've got so much wooded area, and they do pretty well with silvo pasture and kind of helping clean some of that out. And then once it gets colder and all the leaves are down, we're going to go in with chainsaws and clear out all this underbrush, all the small stuff that's like, wrist size or smaller, all that. Kind of clean some of that out and open it up, make some trails so we can walk it and enjoy it, and maybe get some exercise, lose some weight would be good, that kind of thing. But like I said, got to get out there first, and there's something that might be happening, but I can't talk about it really yet. But I'll know towards the end of this month, and if that happens, there might be a neighbor's property that we're going. Well, I can't talk about it, I guess. So there's a neighbor's property, and if we purchase it, then we'll be moving out there sooner. But it really wasn't planned. Something kind of came up, so we'll see if that happens, if that becomes a reality. Yeah, I'll let him know. He's the opposite of me when it comes to personal stuff. I mean, I don't show the kids a whole lot, the younger kids, but I don't mind that much. It's just they're just not usually with me when I'm working. But he's not really into the personal side of things a lot. It's more, what he's doing with obviously with the clearing and all that, which I understand. But I got some video of the new building from him 2-3 days ago, so I think he is probably going to show it. I think he's been busy with that pond build, so I don't think it's come up yet, because he did take a lot of pictures, and I saw the concrete pour they did for it. It's pretty extensive, so it looks like it's going to be really cool. Say hi. I will, Glenn. Do what? The fence? No. You got to come to a corner, though, if you want to get in. What time is it? I have no idea what time it is. Can somebody tell me? I meant to tell Chris. I know what you meant, Jeff. What? Thank you. Thank you. She's waiting for her highlights magazine, so she's probably trying to ask me if that's what it
Why
is.
do I look so appealing to you?
What? The chickens just come up to you. They're friendly.
No, they want to pet me.
Oh. What are they gonna do? Peck you through your boots? Is that what you're wearing to the concert?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's Greg?
1:30 Pacific. Okay, so 4:30. I'm good. Probably need to go to what? Yes, it was not in there.
Well, they let me.
Yeah, if you don't act all scared. So Addison here helps me with the chickens and ducks. Thanks, John. No problem. Helps out, does everything. Kenzie, I can't get her to do nothing, but she'll help at the farm. She's mowed and she runs the zero turn. My youngest does. She does pretty good. So she'll mow and do all that kind of stuff, but she doesn't help with the animals a whole lot. So I told you the ducks are skittish. What you got? All right, everybody, thanks for joining. Like I said, I want to just kind of, I'll pop on every once in a while and do one of these, but I do plan to do one. See you, Rena. I do plan to do one out at the farm, but it'll be, it'll be a week of notice or 5 days or something like that. Do like more of a, I know, we'll wait till tonight and get them and do more of a question answer thing when I can watch the comments come in on another device and all that. This kind of just impromptu. That's right. Yeah, y'all too. I love it. Love interaction, love questions, comments, all that kind of stuff is great. So hope everybody has a really good day. Oh, did I find use for the old barn door? We actually talked about that today. Yes. Leaning towards the table idea. That's probably what'll happen, but it's still on the list of projects. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. See what happens with that. All right. See y'all next time.